perfectly normal that as you have a system for a long amount of time, that data gets sort of messy. You might not have the most processes, the best process in place to keep that up to date. And when you're going through an implementation, that's the perfect time to take a look back at that data that's out of date and make sure that you tackle that. You inactivate things that aren't relevant anymore. You do everything you can. So when you move into that new system, not only is the user experience improved, but it's a clean, fresh start to get you back on in a good place.
Make sure you get your processes updated, and make sure that those folks that are going to be responsible for managing that system day in and day out get to actually test the system during UAT and also test their processes and make sure that they will operate as expected.
Keep in mind that employees have to learn and adapt to whatever is implemented. So think about what the core business processes are that you want to address with your first go around. And then afterwards, plan additional features and functions that could be released over time. That way your employees can adopt as you go.
So I would say from past implementations, one big lesson learned is that when even small issues are not surfaced early in the project, they're bound to come back and be a negative surprise later, closer to go live. And so what I recommend to clients is that we as Educe, as an implementation partner, should be bringing these things up early, but it never hurts for a client to proactively say, hey, I'm not sure how this part of the project is going to work, who's responsible for testing. Just to clear the air early is a good thing, because at worst, your answer is confirmed, but sometimes that sort of preempts a bigger problem from happening later. So I always encourage clients to be open and free with their questions.